you haven't seen the announcement in my Discord server, you're probably extremely concerned about the video's title. Now, I can assure you it's nothing serious. However, it is important I discuss about this because I honestly am not really sure where I should go from here and moving forward. Uh, and I could really use some second opinions because it could mean a lot for this project. And excuse me if you hear like any background noises or anything like that. This entire video is going to be unedited. I'm just going to throw this audio and an image and then call it a day. I'm not even going to try to like make some chops. I'm not even going to try to like, come up with like a script or something like that. This is going to be entirely unscripted as possible. Okay. So excuse me if I stutter a lot, if there's like a lot of sounds. I mean, I already said that, but yeah. Anyways, the main reason why I'm making this video is because Roblox has been rolling in. I'm not sure, but they've been making changes to their platform regarding a lot of stuff. One of which is publishing permissions. Now, starting on May 19th, if I remember correctly, in order for you to publish your game for all ages, you would have to verify your identity, do the age check, which I'm pretty sure is like the same thing. I think it already does it for you. Two-step verification, and you also have to have an active subscription for either Roblox Premium or Roblox Plus. It doesn't really matter. And that's the only way you can publish your game for all ages. If you don't have any of those checked, you can only either publish for personal use or publish to 16 plus and trusted friends. Now, if you are aware of the stuff that is shown in Inocs, you would think, okay, this is not like all that crazy. I mean, yeah, there are going to be some dark themes in, Inocs and all that stuff. But again, it's 16 plus, and I'm not sure if that counts like you would still have to verify your ID in order to play the game. It would basically be like a same situation as like sanitized and unsanitized. Unsanitized, you have to like verify your ID and also be above 18 because it would be like a completely unfiltered game, while sanitized is like just slightly filtered, trying to like remove a little bit of the gore, a little bit of blood and other stuff, but the dark themes would still be present. Now, I'm gonna be honest, this is shit. It's not even a hot take. This is just straight up shit. And the reason why this is actually discouraging me from even continuing on working on Inocs, specifically in Roblox, is I don't know, man. I just got tired of how Roblox is managing their shit. Like, you're telling me I have to pay like $5 a month, which, may I remind you, I live in Brazil, and the currency here is like 5 times. Like the dollar is like 5 times, if I remember correctly, in our currency. So I basically would be paying like $25 per month, which I can, but I don't want to. I don't want to for many reasons. One, this platform sucks ass, okay? Their management is bullshit, and quite frankly, I'm starting to not like the CEO in general. And two, I don't want to give money to said platform. Okay, I'm not going to give my money to a platform run by a potential PDF forgiver. I'm just saying it out loud. I don't like that guy. And quite frankly, I would be better off just remaking the game in a completely different game engine. Now, what game engine am I going to be using? Obviously, if you've been in my Discord server, you know I've been talking a lot about Godot. Now, I actually used Godot before. It's actually pretty cool. It's actually easy, at least for me, to learn. And I've actually been wanting to at least remake Inocs in Godot because I think it's more suitable for, what I'm going for, because, Inocs is meant to be like a single player game and Roblox is mostly just multiplayer, so it'd just be better off if I just made the game, you know, in Godot instead of Roblox. But the only reason why I went with Roblox is because, I know a lot about it. Like, I know how to use the engine, I know like how to do this and that. I have a bit of experience with it. Godot, Not that much. The only times I've actually had some experiences was making like some shitpost games that I couldn't really finish and also probably never plan to release ever again. Excuse me. uh Give me a moment to like recollect my thoughts. But yeah, I really just want to like remake the entirety of Inocs, or at the very least, Tails' demo in Godot, because, well, it's not exactly because of these changes, but this has actually just been something that's been the back of my mind for quite the longest time. Roblox lately has kind of changed a lot for the worse, and honestly, I have thought about many times just completely giving up on this platform. I basically fallen out of love for this platform. And I think at least to me, it's like slowly but surely coming to the time to actually just say goodbye to this platform because honestly, I'm done. I can't deal with David's bullshit. I can't deal with this game's bullshit. I can't deal with, the community being complete ass. And forgive me if I'm swearing a lot, but I'm just done with this platform. I really just want to get off this platform and do something a lot better. I do something that's better for my mentality, better for, anything else, okay? Because quite frankly, I don't think anyone's gonna take me seriously if I ever said that I was a Roblox developer, especially with the amount of drama and the amount of shit that happens. I mean, I know, yeah, I know every community has like, bad apples here and there, but when it's Roblox, the bad apples are the loudest. Dear God. And yeah, honestly, I just really wanted to just leave this platform completely and just move to just be like an actual game developer instead of just a Roblox developer because honestly, Roblox as an engine is super jank and I just there's a lot of workarounds you gotta do in order to make certain things work because at least in other game engines, I mean again it differs from engine to engine. One would be better for A and B, one would be better for C and D and all that stuff. But specifically when it comes to Roblox, it's a lot more finicky to work with. There's a lot of like wizardry bullshit you have to do because the engine is entirely made for multiplayer, so you really have to like follow through with everything that's, regarding multiplayer instead of just like leaning towards single player and, other stuff. There's also like a few limitations when it comes to, trying to implement stuff into Roblox. I do know that there was like a Sonic fan game that was probably going to stick with being in Roblox, but then they moved to Godot because there was a lot of limitations. I forget what game it was, but I'm pretty sure if someone knows what I'm talking about, they'll probably tell you in the comments. But yeah, I really just wanted to just move away from Roblox, like just drop my hat and just like say goodbye to this platform and actually just be an actual game developer, or even just be a like I don't know, maybe like a Sonic tuber or whatever. Oh, that sounds so cringy. I don't know. I honestly would just rather be in the Sonic community than a Roblox community. And I know a lot of the shit that happens in the Sonic fandom, but honestly, I'm better off being there than on Roblox. Okay, I'm just done with Roblox. And honestly, this might just be the last straw. Now, I'm sure a lot of people are probably concerned on what this exactly means. Like, will I actually quit Roblox like completely? Again, I'm not entirely sure, but I actually am planning like an actual departure from Roblox entirely because, quite frankly, I don't want to have to like stick with this platform for the rest of my life. And honestly, I just want to get out of it. Honestly, I just want to get out of it. That would also mean that anything that I was working on or that I plan to work on that would be related to Roblox is canned. There's probably like a few projects that I'll probably leave as like an exception, but everything else canceled. I'm just done. I don't want to bother with Roblox at all. I'd rather just move to Godot entirely. God, Godot is such a good engine. I really yearn for the day I can actually just start using that engine again and not have to deal with Roblox's bullshit. Okay, so obviously, if I actually do plan to quit Roblox, I'm sure a lot of people are probably a little bit concerned. What would this mean for the collab regarding Inocs and Dimensional Coalescence? Nothing. This video has nothing to do with the collab. The collab is going to be completely fine, whether or not I do decide to quit Roblox or anything like that. It's going to be completely fine. And I know a lot of people actually have been a little bit concerned about the collab because there has been, like, no information about the collab, and I can't really explain all the details, but we are trying to make it work. I'm actually excited for what I have planned. I'm excited to actually show you guys some actual progress, even though it's been like almost like a year since he was announced for the actual game. And again, I just haven't had the time to really fully work on the collab because I've just been focused heavily on finishing version 1.5, especially the cutscenes. The cutscenes take forever to make, and I always feel bad that it's taken me this long to finish even just one cutscene, and I have to make like 19 more or something like that, and it's just, oh my god, I'm the only one that's eager to release this than anyone else. Okay, you may be saying I'm excited for version 1.5. Your excitement is like a fraction of mine. I put so much love and effort into this, and I want to get it out, but it's just that these cutscenes take forever. Forever! But anyways, I actually do have some information regarding to the collab. I actually plan, hopefully this year, to release a OST premiere. And this OST premiere is going to have the ambience of the two maps that are going to be added into Dimensional Coalescence that is tied to Inocs. And you might have some surprises there. Yeah, there might be a little bit of a surprise at the end, or even the penultimate. You know? Again, completely unscripted, so if I sound corny as hell, I am so sorry. But anyways, there's like two decisions that I could do for, Inocs as a whole. One, I'll just deal with it. Okay, I'll just deal with it. I'll buy the subscription and then just, deal with all its bullshit and just continue working on the Roblox version. And once I finish the whole game of Roblox, I'll move to Godot. That's probably like the original plan. But again, if some bullshit happens, then Godot it is. Now, here's another way. Okay, I forgot to mention this, but Roblox actually provided me a 6-month free, like, plus subscription beginning on March 19th, 2026. So essentially, excuse me. Essentially, I would have 6 months to really wrap it up for version 1.5 and release it before I have to deal with this bullcrap. And honestly, I don't want to feel pressured, but I'm going to try my best regardless. And related to, option number 2, I would finish version 1.5, maybe even purchase the subscription if it, if my time expires. Not in real life. I mean, like, the subscription, like the free subscription that they've given me. All right, if that expires before I could even finish the update, I will buy it. I will publish 1.5, and that's gonna be the last update for the Roblox version. And you'll just have to wait for other installments when I actually work on the Godot release for Inocs. Now, the reason why I'm a little bit concerned to make this decision, like, as much as I really like using Godot and stuff like that, there is a chance I might lose a bit of audience, okay? I may not lose any audience regarding, like, PC players, but in terms of mobile players and console players, there's a good chance that I might actually lose that portion of the audiences. Because at least for mobile, I'm pretty sure Godot actually does allow you to make mobile games. Yes, they do allow you to make mobile games. It's just the issue comes with, like, publishing that game. Because as much as I hate to admit it, in the end, Inocs is a fan project using Sonic characters. And I don't think you can, upload Sonic fan games on Google Plus. Not Google Plus. What the fuck? Why did I say Google Plus? Google Play Store. I'm pretty sure you're not really allowed to do that. And I don't know if like itch.io allows you to have like APK. I'm pretty sure they do allow you to have APK files, but I don't think people go there to download fan games. I'm pretty sure that's just like it's like common sense. Nobody's going to download like APK files or something like that. Oh, that's another issue comes with like iPhone users. Oh, that's a completely different story. I'm not sure how I'm going to get a hold of that. And for console players, it's just not possible. I'm sorry, it's not possible. I mean, it's not really like impossible to make a game for consoles. It's just that it's impossible for me to publish a game for consoles. So I'm really sorry. Okay, I really want to make it work. I want to have console players actually play Inocs, but again, I'm getting tired with Roblox and their bullcrap. And well, why did I say bullcrap? I can just say bullshit. But yeah, that's really all I wanted to talk about regarding Inocs. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I just deal with it? Should I buy the subscription? Because again, I can buy the subscription. I just don't want to because I actually, quite frankly, hate this platform. Or I could just publish version 1.5 as the last update for, the Roblox version of Inocs. And then I can just begin on working on remaking the entire game in Godot, and then that's where all the future updates go moving forward. It's going to be all in the Godot version instead of the Roblox version, because in Godot I can do whatever the hell I want, and I don't have to worry about David's bullshit. But yeah, that's basically going to wrap it up with things regarding Inocs. Now, there is another thing that I think some people might even be a little bit interested. I am also working on another project that I've actually never really told any of my audiences, except for a few who, I'm close friends with. I'm actually working on another Sonic project. Now, no, it has nothing to do with Roblox, obviously, and it also has nothing to do with Inocs at all, but this project is going to be a Sonic fan comic series, and I'm working on this with a friend of mine who's most likely going to draw the panels and the illustrations and everything like that, while I am going to be the main writer. Now, if you really like my writing style, if you like how I tell the stories and all that stuff, even though you don't have like the full picture because Inox isn't like entirely finished and there's still more that has left to be revealed. But if you like how I write stuff, if you like my own writing style, I think you would also like this project because it is in some way you could say it's like if IDW was taken in a more darker turn instead of like of course it's not going to be like an entire reiteration of IDW, but it is going to be like almost like a Sonic fanverse with like expansion of the soul dimension, expansion of like psychics in general, and as well as like some new concepts here and there. And honestly, I'm really excited to show you guys, but I can't really tell you just yet because we're still in the early development of this project. But I can say, at least when it comes to this story draft, I've already written 3 chapters of volume 1. We're going to be separating it in like many volumes. There's going to be volume 1, volume 2, volume 3, volume 4. They're going to be like seasons, and it's going to be layered like that instead of it just being like, oh, issue number 1, issue number 2, issue number 3. We're going to separate it in volumes and just have it chapters and all this stuff. Now, I'm not sure where we're going to publish this comic. I'll make an announcement in the Discord server, but that's really all the info you're going to have. And honestly, I'm really excited for what you guys... no, what am I going to say? I don't know. I'm just excited for you guys to see what I have planned, especially for, this project and like some stuff regarding Inocs, as well as the collab with Dimensional Coalescence. And again, I just don't know where to go from here. I don't know if I should just like deal with Roblox's bullshit or just publish 1.5 as like the last update and then just work on the rest in Godot. If I actually do quit Roblox and work on the rest in Godot, I'm going to be putting Am's hate speech with David Baszucki's image on top of it. I'm kidding on that, but yeah, I don't know what else to tell you. That's basically it. Unscripted, unedited.